your body. And that's how it used to happen in the Old Testament. You remember even when King Saul tore the garment of priest, his kingdom ended there. You remember Jesus Christ, on the night he was betrayed, the high priest tore his garment. And immediately he tore his garment. Then the priesthood of Levitical ended. And Christ immediately assumed the priesthood, which is eternal up to this moment. So what am I saying? When you live the holy life and you are born again, you cannot ask permission to serve God, because authority is automatically granted to you by God. And the business of serving God becomes your immediate action plan. Number one, propagating the gospel of Jesus Christ. Then the other list will follow. And that's why I'm encouraging us, AIC Milimani, that you take the lead and preach the good news to the lost world. Because you have all the facilities. You have no deficiency in anything. And if you have deficiency in anything, is that you are not saved. Because you have everything. You have the authority. You have the power. You have the knowledge. You have the silver and gold that men look first. So what else? Why would you ask permission when it is granted to you? That's what Jesus is telling this man. That's what Elijah told Elisha. I cannot give you. I have nothing to do with you now. The authority is yours. Yes, in Milimani, you have a lot of authority which you need to exercise. I don't know why you don't exercise it. And I don't know why we don't see you on the front line. Do you know why? In our constitution and the bylaws, this church belongs to Baraza Kuu. And that's truth number one. And if it belongs to Baraza Kuu, who else are you asking permission to go and serve? So you cannot be like this man. Authority has already been passed to you. This church has served. I don't want to be political, because every time you mention a small thing, the press is writing a different text. This church has served AIC 2 presidents in this country. So what other authority are you asking? The president seated in front of us now is a member of AIC. So what other authority are you asking that it cannot be provided? He has been an elder here. He has served us. And he's serving with us, and always, everywhere he goes, he says, mimi ni mtoto wa AIC, na kanisa langu nikiwa Nairobi ni Milimani. So you don't have any deficiency at all. Whether literally, spiritually, you have 11 pastors, unless you say we add another 2 more. You have the equation that is needed in terms of service. And the worst part of it, I'm now the pastor in charge. So, for you to use those words of this servant, you will not be fair to God, because you have the authority with you. Is that right? You don't be like now Elisha. Elisha was like you. For Palestine to plow with a 12 oxen company, and to plow your farm with that kind of machinery, 12 trucks, 12 tractors. In Palestine, that was a very rich man.